Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the mission objective that is pretty hard to complete for a lot of people, interestingly enough, because it's a weird requirement. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk about the one at the very top. Inflict over 1.5 million damage using the Rising Rush. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. For today's video, let's hit a like goal if you enjoy what you see, of course, of 850 likes on this video. But as you see, that is a requirement up there. Of course, there's the 1 million one as well. I do not believe that there is another one past that. I think 1.5 is the final one. It sure seems to be. But let me go ahead and just accept these now. And you might as well, right? Since we are here. But like I said, this one's actually kind of hard for a lot of people. And the reason being is because you do Rising Rush and you get a a random amount of damage for a lot of different scenarios depending on the characters that you bring. So let me go ahead and show you guys my example for a team that I did utilize in this. So for the team that I'm bringing, and full disclosure, I did find this trick on Reddit as far as like this one is concerned, so shout out to the Dragon Ball Legends Reddit, of course. But anyways, the team I am using is this team, and ultimately what it does is it plays on using Crillon and Goku's Avenge for Crillon ability, allowing for a lot more blast damage to be inflicted on Frieza on the stage that we will use. As you see here, plus 35% of blast damage inflicted when allied character Crillon is defeated. Now, how I'm working on this as well, of course, the more soul boosts in your Goku, the better off, the easier it'll be. And of course, if you don't have to necessarily do this, you have like a team of Sparkings, etc., etc. So there are a lot of different ways to do it, but in this video I'm mainly going to talk about the option that I chose for this and ways to help it a little bit better. Now, as far as Nappa is concerned, he doesn't really do much. He's just got that Z ability to help me do a little bit more damage to yellow characters, which we are going to be taking on a yellow Frieza. The two Vegetas are really good for the blast damage increase as well, so that will also stack alongside the Goku. And I point this out all the time, you do not have to bring the characters into battle for their Z abilities to be applied to the team. So that's basically how this breaks down. They're very, very good at that. As far as replacement options for the Vegetas, if you can find another character, I didn't have the time to really go over, because I'm in a rush actually, go over all of the characters that would have been applicable to allow Goku to get a little bit more blast attack. If you can find a character like that, even if it's like, oh, Red Element gets this, I'm sure there are characters like that. Red Element gets blast attack increase or things of that nature, go for it, you know. That would help you. And then last but not least, we have this Goku. He's not really doing anything. He's just kind of here. Like, there's no real reason. He's just there. So basically, we're going to go ahead and go over the story, and we have to let Crillon get his butt kicked. I'm sorry, Crillon. It pains me. You know, I love you. You know what? Just for Crillon, we're going to switch over. I do this all the time, though. It's funny. We're going over here just for Crillon. Rip the dream. Press F for your respects. So we're going to go over to the Frieza event. Now, you can actually do this trick on a lot of different stages with a lot of different teams. The one that I like to do it on, I believe, though, the lower the chapter number is, to be fair, the more damage you will actually inflict. If there's actually, let me go ahead and go over this really quick. See if there's a yellow opponent. These are blues. There's probably purple here. That's red. The next one's going to be purple, I think, for third form. Or not. Next one, then. Right, no, okay, next one then, maybe that was the same one actually. There he is. Okay, number 6. There he is still. So yeah, I do it on 7 because 7's the easier one. It's a yellow opponent. The red Goku has a distinct advantage, and also you can clear the objective. There's an objective in here for using Goku, so you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So anyways, let's go ahead and go in. So to begin, we take the Crillon. The good news is you can use either Crillon, by the way. You can use this one or you could use the red one. I like to use this one because the way that it is, he has type disadvantage, so element factor is not on my side. So he doesn't do too much damage because ultimately the goal, let me tell you guys this really quick. The goal is to basically have Rising Rush active and there's a 2-part to this, and have your hand in a position where you have mainly Blast Arts cards, not Strike Arts cards, mainly Blast and or the green card for Goku as well. So you want to use the green card and then the yellow, have the yellow Ki Blast cards basically. So anyways, you might have to try this a few times though. These are the characters I will bring into battle. And ultimately, like I said, we're going to try to get the right conditions, get the green card in the hand. Using Crillon, you're able to kind of use those cards without very much resistance from the opponent because he can't do too much damage to the opponent. Again, element factor and all. So we're going to go in. So right now, I do have to use this blast card, but as you see, the reason why I brought the Vegeta to go into battle as well, not because he's particularly good, because he has the same disadvantage as the Frieza does, but ultimately because he's giving me more blast cards that I can hold. That's another thing you have to be aware of. I'm actually getting my butt kicked, but the good news is if you have to, you can heal with Crillon. So that's another reason why Crillon is really good. And both Krillons can do that little self-heal thing. Can you please give me the Dragon Ball cards? Oh, great. I did bleed damage. Perfect. Not really, but okay. It's not too bad, actually. So we almost have exactly what I need. Just not using those because it's going to allow them to stack a little better. Hopefully the next one's a Dragon Ball. Thank you. Unfortunately, it's a key card. I would rather have a key card. So let me try to see if I can get another key card here. Of course, I get the strike arts. Don't need to dodge. I don't really particularly care, to be honest. Because I can win whenever I want to. And if I absolutely... There it is. Okay, cool. So we're going to use this here. I'm going to use that, although you don't necessarily need it. I just did it just because. Come on. There we go. Assuming he doesn't dodge. Thank you. All right, so the reason why is because what happens is he does more Ki Blast attacks right there. Ultimately, when you have more Ki Blast cards in your hand, he just spams Ki Blast Axe. And there we go, 1.5. So what I do want to test out really quick is if you actually need, because what I saw is that you need to stack your hand, and that's what I did, and that's how I've used it. But I do want to see if you do need to stack your hand with those Ki Blast cards or not. We're going to test that really quick. But yes, like I said, Crillon going down is how you do it easy. I'm sorry, Crillon, but Crillon is like one of the best buddies for Goku because of that blast ability that Goku gets. Unfortunately, there's not a Crillon you would even consider using with Goku in a lot of different situations. Other than this, this is the first time I think I've ever used them together. Okay, so Crillon, we're going to do the same thing. Going to get the cards going. Go for it, Frieza. Totally. Go for it, bro. Okay. There's this. And then that. I'm going to use the Ki Blast card just so I can get some more Strike Arts cards, too. And just for the heck of it, I'm not going to use the green card if I see it with Goku. Okay, there it is. If I see it, I was going to say I'll use it with Crillon. It's a waste, basically, here. So I won't get it again, if at all, I don't think. Oh, there it is again. With the Dragon Ball this time. Never mind. Thanks. Okay. So let me go over to Goku after I use these two. I'm going to use these two, then go out to Goku. Hopefully they get replaced by Strike Arts. Okay, there's one. And of course, there's a blast. That's fine. Crillon, I'm going to heal you up a little bit. Just because. And then we're going to let Crillon go down next. Strike, 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 strike. Of course. In this scenario, do not bring Vegeta. That was my mistake. Do not bring Vegeta for the additional 2 strike cards. Or blast cards. All right, Frieza, come on. What are you doing? Hit me with that Owarida. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. Uh-huh. Thank you. Now you're speaking my language. Come on. Let's go. Go. Yes. Let me use that. Let me use that. All right. So let's see if the strikes were enough. See, it's not. It wasn't enough, actually. I don't believe you actually have to use the green card, though. But I do believe you need to have more key-based cards in your hand. But I do think at the same, because Goku isn't really, what happened in that scenario is that he's not really launching the blast attack until the very end, I guess, but he's not really launching blasts, and having the more Ki Blast cards in your hand, as you just saw, feel free to rewind the footage, the animations that the characters do, if you've never noticed, they are centric to what cards are in your hand at the time of the Rising Rush. You saw on that one, because I mainly had Strike Arts cards in my hand, he did a knock, then a knock down, then a knock back up, I believe, in that order before firing the Kamehameha, where previously you can actually get him to do Ki Blast, Ki Blast, Ki Blast, where he just stands there throwing a bunch of Ki Blasts, and things like that will help you in terms of applying more damage. So last little bit, while we're here, like I said, that is a general tip for you guys, and you can even further it if you were to use this team and replace Goku with a character like I was talking about earlier. That is a red character that would be able to apply a blast attack increase. I believe Piccolo probably does defense, base strike defense for red characters. Let's try to find that really quickly. Maybe Jocko in before no. Thanks for the sub, bro. If you are new, guys, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. Ooh, critical. I don't think that actually would apply to the Rising Rush. That's a pretty cool ability. All right, you, what do you do? Base strike attack. So where's the blast attack one at? Stop playing. Maybe it's the Doria. We're skipping Raccoon because I know it's not Raccoon. Another strike attack. Okay, cool. Is there really not one? Is there really not one? Blast attack for androids. Wow, what a shaft. You do strike defense and strike attack for red. I guess there isn't a red blast attack increase character yet. Huh. Okay, then. Well, then. Unless I missed it, but I'm pretty sure that we went over all the ones that are relevant, because the Ginyu ones don't count, because they're only supporting Ginyu characters, so never mind. So what you would need is basically this setup. Otherwise, though, let me show you guys, whatever. Let me go ahead and show you guys my Goku's Soul Boost as well, for a general idea as far as like what you would want to kind of get to. I don't know why this glitch is a thing, but it is. Anyways, my Goku is not really fully finished off yet or things like that. If you want to kind of have him doing more damage, give him more blast attack investment or things of that nature, like right here, stuff like that, you can go ahead and finish him off, and he'll do a lot more damage output-wise. And of course, if you come over here and give him blast attack here, he'll be a lot better. Even work on these as well, top left, top right. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for more content. I will catch you all in the next Dragon Ball Legends video. Take it easy, and peace out.